could hear that. My exhaust has got a hole in it. Something I need to look at, but the child in me is wanting it to stay because it sounds pretty good. It's quite funny. You drive through the town and it sounds quite nice. It sounds like an old rally car is what it sounds like. But you drive through the town, everyone turns around and realises it's the ultimate granny mobile. But got to look at it at some point. It's not going to fall off. I've had a look underneath. I think there's just a hole somewhere, so something else to fix. Farmer's gone off spraying again this morning. Me and Rob have got to set a couple of pens up for the cows going tomorrow morning, and we've got a cow and a calf. I forgot to tell you about this. We let the stores out about a couple of weeks ago. It was, yeah, they were out there first night, plenty, you know, fine. Second night, we were hit by a few electrical thunderstorms. Yeah, they got spooked. They went straight through the fence, and the next day, Daisy was with us. It was raining. It was a horrible day. I wasn't able to film, but we were chasing cows around the arable fields over at Jim's. We managed to get, just as luck would have it, most of them stayed in a big group, and they come back in. There was one smaller group that spurred off, and we managed to get them back in. And then there was one solo young man over there. He just took off. And then anyway, one of the neighbours then rang us up later on that day, because we were trying to count them, but they're shuffling around so much you couldn't really get a good number on them. Anyway, he rang us up and said, there's one of your young stores in my field. And somehow that animal got over the motorway and into a field. We actually don't really know how he got there, but anyway, we put an old cow with him just to keep him company. He was ever so spooked. Farmer went to look at him. He was ever so spooked. Once they get into that mode, they just keep running and running. Anyway, so he's in one of the fields with the sheep at the moment, in our neighbour's field. They're happy for him to be there. We've been feeding him a bit of barley. So the other day I went up there, fed him a bit of barley, and I could stroke him. You know, he's nice and quiet again. So me and Rob are going to go and set some gates up. What we'll do is set some gates up round the feed so that the old man can shut the gates, and then we can load him out of there and put him back in with the bunch, and hopefully they don't get spooked like that again. But yeah, they took down the fence. They just ran straight through it. That's what happens when cattle get spooked. So pretty annoying actually, because we'd only just let him in there, but never mind, we've got to go and load him up, and the cow that's with him, we've got to load her up and take her somewhere. So we've got a couple of pens to make. We've got a bit of fencing to do, because there's a hole in one of the fields that calves could get out of, so we're going to go mend that. Keithy's going to go and run the bowser for the farmer. Me and Robert are going to go and do that. We've got hay delivery as well. We finished up the sheds yesterday, so that was good. Yeah, it was all happening yesterday. The new shed that's going in that pad, that arrived yesterday, so we unloaded that. We're hoping to get that, you know, start making a start on that, but we've got yard jobs to do. We've got another yard to clean out at the other farm. There's not a lot there that we've got to clean, but we've got to get in here, soak the floors, wash the walls, same in the other shed there, and Keithy will re-level the floors in the barns there, ready for new stuff coming in. How much do you think one can of glyphosate is? What's it called? Glyphosate. Glyphosate. How much?
100 quid.
£170. Used to be £40 for one.
Yeah.
Expensive, isn't it?
One is working around.
Is he? That's for the set aside, I guess.
Yeah, ground.
Yeah, for that over at Jim's. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. That'd be good to get that sprayed off, wouldn't it? Yeah. There's a lot of weeds growing, isn't there?
Getting big now, isn't it?
Yeah. We're just loading Linda's truck for the day. Me and Rob are just going to go and haul 2 big bales off for her. But the hay is a constant throughout the year. It does slow down in the summer, you know, as the people put their animals out, it slows down, which helps us, you know. That gives Linda the time to sit on the packer. She'll be sitting on that new packer this year. A lot of eyes on that, I think, this year, so we're quite intrigued to see what it does. It should be here in the next 2 weeks. So what we do, we always get to this end, we've got a lot of loose bales, so we'll do some repacking with it, make sure it goes all right. We'll get that strapped up for Linda in a minute. But they're saying there might be a couple of showers come through today and tomorrow, so that would be nice actually. Some of the fields are asking for it. And Keithy's been out and done the last fertilising, so that will get that all going on those fields as well. So it would be a welcome sight. We don't need a great amount. We just need some nice, you know, 10 mil would do the job. New haircut.
That was the other day.
Is that the mullet? Look, is that what they call mullet? No. Not trying that one out yet.
No.
Don't fancy it. I think you look cool with a mullet. But I'm old, so I don't know what cool is, do I? You're not allowed to comment. You're all old and saggy.
What, me or you?
Me! We're just loading up these two. Cow was put here to keep the little one company, and the little one split off. There's the motorway over there, and his group is over the motorway. And we suspect he went under a gully to get over this side because there was no signs of him going down the road and over the bridge. But anyway, he ended up here. We're going to put the cow back. She's an empty cow, so she's going down with Tomahawk, which is the Red Angus, and this young man, he's going back out with his group, as long as everything goes to plan. But you always want to make sure you've got a gate here locked when you're setting your gates up and getting your car in, because they can be unpredictable, you know. It wouldn't be the end of the world, you know, they're in a locked field, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if they did get out, but it'd be a pain. Right, Rob, we'll back that in, shall we?
Yeah.
Go on,
go on,
on you go.
Go on. Go on. Go on, Go on, Gil.
That's it. On the bottom one.
Yeah.
That's it. Spot on.
The right hole, that's all.
Now you, sir.
Well, make sure you're in the right hole.
You have. Come on, boy.
Go on, shitty ass. Go on. Go on.
Go on, then.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Go on, boy. Go on. Go on.
Watch
Go
you
on.
don't belt you, mate.
Go on.
On you go.
Come on, boy.
On you go.
Go on.
On you go, then. Go on, then. Go on, then.
Shitty ass.
Go on.
Go on, boy.
On you go, then.
Go on. Go on, that's it. Hey.
Go on.
Go on. Go on. Go on, boy. Go on, boy.
Steady, boy. Oh, you fucker. That'll be awkward, isn't they? Lovely. Textbook Rob. That's a good one.
Simple, huh? Must bit shit on my arm.
Sweet. Yeah, you forgot your mate. You lot ditched him, man. It's not on. It's like a night out, isn't it? They've all gone for a night out.
They all get separated on the best.
Ditch the liability. Right, back with your mates.
I'm back.
72 again. Now stay there. There you go, boy. Where are they? Your side now. Going to overtake us. It's a race. They are loonies, aren't they? Look at them. They think they're going to get more barley. They've just had some. Right, you'll spot a bad one if there's one there.
Definitely.
Absolute tools, aren't they?
This is why I'd be like TV testing, going. that way.
That'd be nice.
Just go the other direction.
They have before walked into the thing and we've just shut the gates on them. As mad as that sounds. Right, we need to get this cow off, don't we? Look at them, they think they're getting more barley. Absolute specialties. These are our, I don't want to scare them too much. Can be a bit tender down here. But these are our young heifers. Right. Go on. They're young heifers and empty cows that we wanted to keep. There's Tomahawk, look. Hey? Yeah.
There's something moving
Where?
over there.
Yeah, Collins cows.
Oh, right. Just
Go on.
check it. Who's checking?
Alright, come on then.
Boys gonna be happy.
Oh yeah, new
Got a bit more late.
another woman for who's that? Alright girl, you coming out? Go on then, have a scrap.
Don't go back in the tray.
Come on. Where's the big lad? He's like, hang on a minute.
There's the big boy.
Hang on a minute. They'll have a...
Goodies for me.
Every time you add a member to a group, they will sort out who's the boss now. So they'll all have a bit of a scrap and a hoo-ha. He's got plenty in here to deal with. I think he's got a group of, I think that's 29. Did we take a number?
310.
3. It is 310, I can see from it. But yeah, these are our younger ladies. Most of them are young ladies. I think there's 19 young heifers in here, so they'll be first time calvers when they come in. And they looked really well in the shed. You know, they should be, I think Daisy is actually going to have one for her herd. I think it's this one. Cherry red one. I can't remember. She knows the number. But yeah. Anyway, she'll be fine out here. Because she's an empty cow, what they tend to do is put a bit of weight on. So we put the Red Angus. He produces a smaller calf. That in turn hopefully helps us. It can be a bit more tricky for him to get into calf. But the thought is, if she's a bit fatter and she's got a smaller calf on her, you know, it's all going to help. So that's the reason we're putting her here. But yes. Anyway, they look a nice bunch. That's a nice heifer, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. There's some really, really nice animals here, and there's a few old cows that weren't in calf, so that's what's down here. And then there's a young Tomahawk there who will sort them out, if you will. Anyway, that's it. That's Daisy's one. She's cherry red. I really like that animal. That's a lovely colour animal. It's a stabiliser actually, is what it is. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see the calves next year. And I think Farmer's turfed out. He will turf out. There's 5 in the paddock, and then there's 4 cows, older cows with calves that will be cull cows at the end. So there'll be 9 to leave. That'll be 18 to bring in. So there'll be 11 added to the herd. So should pick the numbers up a little bit. You know, it'll be all right. Good cut, good Rob. Good, good. They're nice, aren't they? Got their summer coats on. There you go, look, they're all starting to hustle and bustle. They all know each other. They've all lived together for the last 6 months, but look. Bloody mental, isn't it? Anyway, load of grass for them down here. They got this field here, there's another field behind that, and then there's 2 bigger fields either side of that. Steady, girls. Flipping hell. 402, that's my favourite. Farmer don't reckon she's going to get in calf, but I do. I'm holding hope. Right, leave the truck alone. Right, let's go, Rob. Yeah, that 310, mate, she wouldn't have it. Every group they do this, they fight, they got to nose the boss. They'll be doing that for the next hour, so it's usually where they end up with injuries. Have a look at this. Oh man, hasn't looked this level in a long time. Keithy's been out here, working out here this afternoon. Been in the shed, leveled the shed up where the cows stand and feed. They sort of yeah, they make a big hole at the front there, so we like to level it up. He's done well, nice job, hasn't he? That's smart, that is. I was just saying, it hasn't looked this nice for a long time. Yeah.
Stick in the winter, doesn't it?
Yeah. That'll stay like it. If it stays dry, it stays like it for a bit,
Yeah,
doesn't
it'll
it?
be right till next winter now.
Yeah. Oh, they are. Well smart. There we go, anyway. Me and Robert have been, we went and done that little bit of fencing, Keith.
Yeah. It's a little bit
My-
to a big bit.
Oh, I wish I took the impact driver. My net hammering skills are terrible. And his ain't much better. I'm a brown belt and he's a yellow belt. So
Flying nose and bent nose.
but they shouldn't escape now, so I think Robbo's working at home tomorrow, so we won't see him for a couple of days. Me and Keithy got another shed to clean out tomorrow, so and we got cows leaving in the morning, going on a lorry in the morning, so right, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching. We'll probably catch you on the next one.